My name is Catherine. I'm 39 years old. I was molested when I was 4 years old by my stepfather. It affected me in ways like, for example, was very shy. I was scared of male figures in my life. I wouldn't interact. I didn't have a lot of friends in school. I would seclude myself and kept my way from crowds. And I grew up like that. My personality, character was just like that for a long time. To this day, it affects me as trusting other males and engaging in relationship because just having that trust issue. I have gotten a lot of help and done a lot of programs, and to accept that this thing that was done to me, it was not my fault. Nothing that I did was it provoked that person, and most important thing, I forgave that person, and I just continue, and I hope that my testimony could help other people, other women that have, or girls that have been sexually assaulted. That's not their fault, and we have to forgive and move on and just get help and share it with others.
Impact of sexual abuse. Victims of sexual abuse include people of all ages, races, and genders. 1 out of every 6 American women has been victim of sexual abuse.
Impact on the survivors: physical, economical, and physiological. Physical impact: personal injuries, concerns about pregnancy or risk of contracting a sexual transmitted infection. Studies suggest that the chance of getting pregnant from one-time unprotected intercourse is between 3.1% to 5%, depending on the multiple factors, including the time of the month intercourse occurs, whether contraceptives are used, and the age of the female. Economical impact include medical and other expenses in addition to things like time off of work. Studies found that these victims incur about $122,461 over a lifetime in costs associated with loss of wages, health, criminal justice, and property damages. Psychological impact: guilt, anger, shame, fear, frustrations, shock, and feeling of isolation also affect victims' relationships with their families, friends, and partners, co-workers, and social communities. Long-term effect of survivors: post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts. 94% of women who are raped experience symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, during the 2 weeks following the rape, and 30% report PTSD 9 months after the rape. 33% of women who are raped contemplate suicide, and 13% attempt suicide. Approximately 70% of rape of sexual assault victims experience moderate and severe distress, a large percentage of than any other violent crime, and more likely to use drugs in the general public. Tips for survivors: go to therapy, have a safety plan, self-care after trauma, whether it happened recently or years ago. Maintain your lifestyle and continue doing what you enjoy. Take your mind off assault. Start a new hobby. Go out with friends, or maybe you prefer a solo activity like going on a long walk. Reach out and talk about it. It's normal to have a difficult time processing the incident, but also it's important to start the healing process. Call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-4673 or find a mental health professional. Take time to relax and consider meditation.
Thanks for watching.